Alright guys, no intro. We're just going to get straight into this look. It's just a day out look that I did and I decided to record it. Um, First I'm just going to start out with my NYX Milk Pencil. I just really took the end of a eyeshadow brush and dipped it in there and dug it out. And then I just patted it in with my ring finger, and I'm just going to blend this out with my finger as so. This base is going to allow for my colors to pop a little bit more, and now you just see me blending out the ends. This is the first color that I'm going to come in with. It's kind of like a camel color, and I'm just taking this blending brush and blending it out, making sure that the colors are dispersed evenly. Next, I'm coming in with this pinkish purplish shade over it, and coming in a little bit more in my socket area using those same windshield wiper motions and circular motions. Next, I'm coming in with this rust looking color, and I'm using this Wet n Wild large eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pat this all over my eye. And I'll continue to pat all of this shade in all over my eye until I am satisfied with the blend. And then next you'll just see me going back and forth, blending out the colors that I used. Next I'm coming in with this brush in my outer V, and I'm using a black. You can just use any black that you have, and just blending that out in the corners, trying to keep it concentrate right in that V right there. You can make it as intense, or you can disperse it as you want. So now I'm just coming in with this tapered little blending brush, and I am just blending it out in place. So I'm just kind of holding it in place and just blending it out right in that outer V area, pushing some of the product into some of that main shade so that the colors will flow into each other seamlessly, to make sure that the blend that we have is good. Like I said, once again, I'm going back and forth with my brushes to make sure that the blend on my colors are seamless, and you just continue to do this until you are satisfied. Next, I'm coming in with this small little eyeshadow brush, which I think is a smudge brush, and I'm just going to highlight a little bit under my brow. It's not going to be anything major, but I did want a little pop there. Next, I'm coming in with a gel liner, which it was a new one, but I'm not that crazy about, because I really had to work with it. And so you see me now creating a wing liner. It's a little bit more than what I usually do for a daytime look. Next, I'm coming in with the Cara Lashes and the Duo Glue. These are the number 523s. I got these from Shop Miss A. Next, I'm going to be using my Lancome and my Dior foundations. I mixed these two together because I found that the Dior is way too light for me, and the Lancome's a little bit too dark. But when I mix them, I get what I need, and so I didn't waste my money. And so I'm just blending this all out with my Real Techniques blender to get a nice, smooth, even finish all over. And I'm just going to do that until I'm satisfied with my coverage and with the blend. Next, I'm coming in with this Revolution concealer, and I love this concealer. This color is in C13, and I just feel like it's just perfect. For me, it reminds me of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I usually get that in Chestnut. But this right here is way cheaper. It's like $8, where that NARS is $30. And so if I can get what I need out of an $8 product versus a $30 product, come on, y'all. So if you haven't tried these, and you can tell like this is running out because I'm at the bottom of it because I just use it so much. And guys, if you haven't tried this concealer, I want you to go ahead and check it out, because it is definitely worth a try. It's only $8, and so even if you don't like it, I don't think it'll be something that will break your budget, but they are pretty good. You see me struggling with the one I have now because I have used it so much, but I'm going to go get another one. And so now I'm just going to spritz my blender again, my Real Techniques blender, with my MAC Prep and Prime, just to help it blend out a little bit more. And I'm just going to blend out all the areas that I apply my concealer to. And you can just see what a natural highlight it gives you, how easy it blends out. I mean, guys, it's really a nice concealer. I really like it. I was surprised when I got it, and I was in Ulta, and I was like, oh, $8? Do I want to try this? And I was like, what the heck? And I did, and I'm really glad I made that decision, because I really, really like this concealer a lot. If you can't tell by now, I really like it. And so I got all of my areas blended out, and next I'm going to mix these two, the Ben Nye Topaz and the Sashika Buttercup setting powders, and I'm going to apply those to all the areas that I did use the concealer on that I want to highlight. Next I'm just going to dust the powder away, dust it away, and I will be setting everything with my Lancome press powder. I'm going to use that same brush to just go, and I'm even going over those areas that I set with the loose powder, because this is just a daytime look, so I'm just going to tone it down a little bit. Even though it's not that popping, I just want to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly, and I like using brushes like this to go over it and blend out everything to make sure I catch every area, all of the edges, to make sure we don't have any separation marks. And then I'll go over it with my large Morphe powder brush, just to give it that once over to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly. This is my Nika K Duo that I absolutely love. That drugstore contour powder gives life, honey. And so now I'm using another one of my Morphe brushes just to blend that out. I'm doing a little nose contour to snatch that nose just a little bit and give me what I need as far as my nose contour. Give it a little cheek area, because that double chin is acting up. Oh, it's a mess. Hate that double chin, but hey, it's me. It's who I am. Next, I'm coming in with my Sleek Face bronzing block, and this is in dark, and I'm just going to kind of go over that that contour that I did. I'm going to take my pressed powder and kind of carve out my contour to make those cheeks rise just a little bit more. I'm going to dust away a little bit of that powder with my brush. Next, I'm going to come under with my liner just to smoke out the bottom of my eye. And normally for a daytime look, I wouldn't smoke it out, but I felt like this look could use a little smokiness to go with it to help it come out a little bit more. And next I'm just coming in with that main eyeshadow color that I used in the beginning, and I'm just going over it because I didn't want it to look like a nighttime look, and so I just used that to kind of blend it out a little bit to back it up from the nighttime, bring it back into the day. And so I'm just adding a little bit more just to make sure that I accomplish that goal and it's not looking too nighttime-ish. Because at the top, that's why I wanted to blend that black out even more. Next, I'm coming in with a little lighter inner tear duct color, and I'm using my Real Techniques brush to apply this just to make those eyes pop a little bit more. And next you see me adding that gel liner to my waterline, because that's just something that I do and something that I like. Halo Glow, I believe this is Wet n Wild, and this is the first time that I've used this, so I didn't know how it was going to look, but I really like the way that it gives a little subtle glow. But you will see that I am going to add some of my lower Geller Gilded Honey to my highlight, just to make it stand out just a little bit more. It's not anything that's popping, but it does give you that nice sun-kissed daytime glow that I like to have. These are going to be my lip colors. I'm going to start off with my brown liner on my lips, just carving out those lips, making sure we have that heart popping the way that I like it to. And I'm going to line all of my lips. I'm going to just kind of shade in the edges so that I can achieve an ombre effect. And I'm going to add a couple of lines that will allow for me to have a little bit of powderiness. And I'm going to come over it with my creamy MAC, not MAC, this is not MAC, my creamy matte lip color. And I really like the combination of these two, because alone, I don't know if I could wear this color standing alone, but together with this color, I really like it. So guys, this is the look. It's not anything major, but it is something cute for the daytime, a daytime look. I was going out and about on this day, and so I really like the way that it came out. I'm not sure, guys, if you can see that little seed in the corner of my eye. I had a chia seed accident. It was awful, and apparently I still had chia seeds all in my eyelashes. It was way worse than that, though. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Video is over.